Representative Adam Kinzinger sent out a tweet that I don't think he knew would be as controversial as it was. He tweeted, "The new Top Gun movie was awesome," which, it made like $125 million. It was actually Tom Cruise's best weekend box office ever somehow. But he was attacked for that tweet. Yashar Ali, journalist, says, "Not kidding when I say this tweet will be shown to Scientologists as an example of Tom Cruise's excellence and how he is the most dedicated Scientologist. Stuff like this, particularly from elected officials, is what leads Scientologists who have doubts to reconsider." To which Adam Kinzinger wrote, "What? Just what?" One more. Yashar says, "We're happy to educate you on how Scientology weaponizes tweets like yours against its members. If it sounds crazy, that's because it is." And he was referencing Leah Remini. Is that how you say that? Remini, yeah. Anyway, she's done awesome work in terms of documentaries about Scientology and all that. After having been on the inside, she said, instead of investigating Scientology for its abuses, the intimidation of IRS officials, among other things, you're promoting the project of its second in command. Got it. And Adam finally says, "I liked the Top Gun movie, bro. Chill." So look, obviously Leah, as well as apparently Yashar, who's apparently done work in this area before, are very sensitive to compliments going towards Tom Cruise. What do you think?
I will say this felt like more of a screenshot tweet should have been rather than like a quote tweet, cuz like Adam Kinzinger doesn't really necessarily bear responsibility for what Scientology is going to do internally. I feel like that's sort of like a different campaign. He went to the movie, he tweeted about it, that's fine, whatever. But Yashar Ali and Leah, that's great that they're bringing this up. But like, screenshot, crop, then send, then have the conversation. Like,
maybe that would have helped.
Yeah.
My goal in this is because I think Scientology is important. A lot of people are a part of it. A lot of people lose money. A lot of people get hounded and blackmailed and all that stuff. So it's important, I think. And look, Tom Cruise is a very high profile member, one of the highest profile members ever of it. But I want to anger everyone. So I will say, look, I have no interest in the Top Gun movie. I have never really understood why the first Top Gun is as popular as it is. It blows my mind that this made as much money as it did when it came out. And my concern about the movie is far more in the area of effectively propagandizing for the US military rather than, because with Tom Cruise, so you're complimenting him. And so they'll say, well, this is gonna be used to get Scientologists to be like, hey, he's a good Scientologist. But the movie made $125 million. I don't think the Kinzinger tweet is like the most important part of this. Like they're gonna use it anyway, right?
No, exactly. And like no Scientologist is like currently like, you know what? Maybe tomorrow I am Tom Cruise. Like that's not happening with 99% of them. They're sadly working on the 5th floor where like there's nothing except for like weird old cassettes that they have to clean over and over again. And they're like, what is this for? It's pretty bizarre. And they haven't seen their children in 12 years. Yeah, no, but like, yeah, I mean, they get thrown Tom Cruise in their faces all the time. Like a tweet from Kinzinger is not going to change their minds, make anything better, or mitigate or increase the amount of abuse that Scientologists face inside that institution.
And by the way, look, this isn't me coming out hot, coming out wide open, as I found out they say in the South or whatever, like I was about the Amber Heard Johnny Depp thing. I am honestly, maybe that tweet in particular coming from a representative, maybe that does have a special value. I'm not saying Yashar shouldn't have sent those tweets. I'm not saying that Leah, like they don't need my permission anyway, but I'm not even saying they were wrong to reach out. They are very much worried about these people and they're fighting back against a very powerful organization. And I am on their side in that fight. Like I'm not at all interested in Scientology. I just wonder if this tweet in particular is the crucial part, but maybe they're right. I'm only raising this as an actual debate. I don't know everything. I don't have all the answers.
Yeah, I mean, it's a weird thing because when do you bring up Scientology to elected officials? It is an important topic. It should be investigated. There are actual abuses that are happening inside of it. People who are there, questionable, but generally are there by their own volition, their own will. They are most of them I think are free to leave. Don't quote me on that. I think some of them are working in the Sea Org or some org. I don't know. It's very strange. But like,
I watched the Going Clear. It's a scary organization. It really is.
Right, but it's just sort of strange to be like, we could be raising this at any moment, not just when Top Gun comes out, or not. And let's imagine if it was a different cruise film that didn't do well, you probably wouldn't be talking about Scientology. So it's kind of this like pervasive, once again, another pervasive issue that like I feel like selectively getting mad at it on certain days is a little bit misplaced.
Yeah. Anyway, look, everybody go down the chat. You talk it out. I don't have the strongest opinion. Again, the militarization thing, the propaganda thing, the work of the military, that to me bothers me more. But look, there more power to the people who are fighting back against Scientology.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.